everyone. So this is officially my first night of 'Tis the Season-a-thon, and since I was planning to vlog A Christmas Carol, I figure I might as well vlog the whole week, see how it goes. I have never vlogged before, so please have patience with me. I will try to check in after every act or every fifth part, like one of the parts of A Christmas Carol. And then I'm going to mood read the rest of the week. So I will you'll see at the end what I've all read, but right now I'm just going to prioritize A Christmas Carol, and then from there on, whatever fits my fancy is basically how I'm going to go with. So yeah, that's my plans for the week. I literally have no plans except for one. But we're going to start with A Christmas Carol. It is right here, and I am very excited to start it. It is one of my favorite editions I think I own of a classic. This is in the introduction, so I just love all the pictures. Anyways, I'm gonna start reading and I'll check back in after a bit. I will try to do a spoiler-free reading vlog. Yeah, so you can always pick them up anyways. All right, see you in a few seconds. Can I just say how inappropriate this ghost is, considering it's the Victorian age? Quite a funny interpretation of what Dickens wrote, which actually is quite accurate. So anyways, really funny picture. So I'm realizing I'm really bad at vlogging. I started reading A Christmas Carol, I don't know when. Let's go with Tuesday. I started reading Christmas Carol. It is now Sunday, and I have yet to finish A Christmas Carol. I do have 30 pages left though, so I will be finishing that like now. However, I didn't really vlog with much of the book. So let me just tell you a bit about it. So I'm going to go over the sections. I'm not going to go into too much detail wise with this, but I'm just going to tell you, I think, a little bit about it. So the first thing about it is that it's told in 5 staves. Now, the 5 staves represent the different parts of the book. So part 1 is where he meets Marley, and where Scrooge meets Marley the ghost, and he is freaked out. And the Marley tells him, you'll have 3 more ghosts show up and talk to you tonight. And so stave 2 is when the ghost of future past shows up and shows him his childhood, the events in his life that happened around Christmas. The 3rd stave, which is the one I just finished, is the one about the ghost of Christmas present. So he sees all the people around him, his employee, his nephew, all those different people that he has impacted in his life and currently do impact. And then the 4th stave is the ghost of Christmas future, which is always a darker one because that shows what's the potential. And then the last stave is the aftermath of how he reacts to after what the ghost happened. So I just finished the 3rd stave, and I love it. It's just always is so great, and it makes you see the transformation in Scrooge as the book goes on. I really do enjoy it. I only have 30 pages left for the last 2 staves, so I will be finishing those. I'll come back to you. I do think it's interesting how the ghosts are portrayed, the different symbolism that Dickens uses with the children, with all the children in the book, with the ghosts, even with how Scrooge reacts to things. And he's like, and saying his own words back to him. It makes me really wonder about looking back on our lives, if we would see a different path, if we would just look back and see what we had gone through as a positive. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. I will let you know when I'm finished. So I'm going to quickly show you the three ghosts while I'm thinking of it. I find it really interesting how they all look. So this is the first one inside the light picture. Very interesting how that is the ghost of his childhood. The next ghost, as I showed you before, is this very open-chested man. Find it interesting. And then the last ghost, which I just saw a picture of, and I wanted to show you, just to look at it, is this one here. And it's interesting how they all look so different, comparative to where they show his life. I just find it really interesting. I love this book's illustrations for that purpose. Yeah, I thought it was interesting how they all look so different. So I guess this is my wrap up. I'm gonna be done. It is 6:20 on the 8th, so I still have like 6 hours to go, and I might finish something, but I doubt it. So I'm just gonna wrap up here. And basically, I'll tell you what I read for the week. Now, I know I only showed A Christmas Carol, which I did finish. I gave it 5 stars. I really loved it. It's just such a beautiful book. I've shown you pictures already. You know, I love it. So yeah, this one, I really loved the whole thing. It's nice and short. To say it succinctly, I got some really interesting news earlier this week, and suddenly my travel plans changed, so I'm not traveling anymore. So basically everything kind of was thrown out of loop whack, and that kind of threw off my reading. But I did finish another book. I finished The Adventures of the Christmas Pudding by Agatha Christie. It's short. It's a short story, which was not boding well for me. I gave it 3 stars. So it's not a bad one. It's just one that I want more from, and not in a good way, I guess. It left me unsatisfied, which is the thing about short stories. I just tend to walk away unsatisfied. However, when it's not Agatha Christie, I tend to rate them worse. So it's not a bad story. I enjoyed it. I don't enjoy Hercule Poirot as a character. Never have. Probably never will. Yeah, basically, I'm not really sure what to make of that short story. It was good, but I feel like I've seen it before from her, from Agatha Christie. So yeah, 3 stars. It was good. A good one if you're not familiar with Agatha Christie. That's a good one to start too. But also, Hercule Poirot is not the easiest pill to swallow from the get-go, in my personal opinion. So that is what I also finished, which was like 2 really short books. And then I started reading Little Women. I am 175 pages into my 225-page copy, and I love it. I am now where they've gotten a telegram, if you're already reading it. It's interesting with the family dynamic in this, because reading it, it's like, that's my family. We had those crazy kind of games. We didn't play those exact games, but we had tons of crazy games we came up with. We also are 4 kids. I am the oldest, and I connected probably the most with Joelle, who's the youngest. Elise and our brother Grant, who would like team up together against Joelle as a child, and so I was her defender. And it kind of rings true to the Meg and Amy relationship in some ways, but it's also fun to see that all of the sisters are different, and none of them are like, I'm like, oh, that's me, and that's my brother, and that's my sister, and that's my sister. They're all so different because they're people, and I just really enjoy it. So yeah, really enjoying it so far, Little Women, and that's literally all I've read this month. But I am working my way through Little Women. It's going well, and then I will be picking up some other books soon. Hopefully my life calms down, but I don't think it will until maybe Thursday. So yeah, who knows? Life is life, right? You can't predict it. But yeah, so that's basically, I guess, my wrap up. I have read not much. I read this, and I'm a third of the way through this one, along with a 30-page short story. So that is all I read this month, and it was kind of like for 'Tis the Season-a-thon too. This is my sole 'Tis the Season-a-thon book, but I guess I could fit the Christmas pudding in somewhere. I didn't eat a snack, but I might just count the Christmas pudding as a Christmas snack, because it's kind of a snack, right? Christmas treat. So yeah, that's what I might just do. This counted for all of my prompts, and then the Christmas pudding, Was Christmassy themed. It was a decent one. It was a good one. So yeah, that is my final thoughts on this week. I am not a good vlogger. I might do it again in the future and get better with practice, but who knows? Let me know down below if I should do another vlog or not. I will not be offended if you say no, because I know I did not do a good job of it. But thank you for watching. I will be showing up tomorrow with a tag, and I will be in the same sweater as I'm going to film it tonight. So, you know, I decided not to pre-film my tags for Bookmas or Christmas or Vlogmas because I wanted to see what tags would pop up that might be fun to do that are created this time of year. And I found a Christmas Carol one, this kind, a Christmas Carol one, and I'm excited to do it so you can see it tomorrow. All right, I will see you all, like I said, tomorrow. Bye.